Are you tired of feeling invisible to the woman you like? Does it seem like she's not noticing your efforts or responding to your messages? Don't worry, there's a powerful technique that can turn things around. Emotional detachment. This doesn't mean being cold or mean. Instead, it's about stepping back a little and focusing on yourself. This simple change can make her suddenly very interested in you. Let's explore why this works so well. 1. Scarcity creates value when you become less available. Think about something you really want but can't easily get. It becomes more special, right? The same thing happens when you're not always available to her. When you're constantly there, messaging her all the time, she might start taking you for granted. But if you step back a bit, something interesting happens. She'll start to notice that you're not always around anymore. Your messages and time become more valuable because they're not as common. It's like when your favorite snack isn't always in the pantry, you appreciate it more when you do get it. This doesn't mean ignoring her completely. It's about finding a balance. Maybe you don't reply to her messages right away every time, or you might be busy with your own things more often. When you do talk to her or spend time with her, it becomes more special. She'll look forward to it more because it's not happening all the time. 2. It triggers fear of loss. When you emotionally detach, we often don't realize how much we value something until we think we might lose it. This happens in relationships too. When you're always there, showing interest, she might not think about losing your attention. But when you start to pull back a little, it can make her worried. This isn't about making her upset or playing mind games. It's a natural reaction. When you're not as available, she might start to wonder if you're losing interest. This can make her think more about you and your relationship. As a result, she might start making more effort. She could text you more often or suggest hanging out. She's trying to make sure she doesn't lose your attention. It's like when you haven't called a friend in a while and you suddenly feel the need to reach out and reconnect. 3. Independence becomes attractive as you focus on yourself. People are often drawn to those who have their own interesting lives. When you focus more on yourself, your hobbies, and your goals, you become more attractive. It shows that you're not just waiting around for her attention. This independence is exciting. It makes her curious about what you're doing when you're not with her. Are you learning a new skill? Hanging out with friends? Working on a project? This interest in your life can make her want to be a part of it. It also shows that you're a whole person on your own. You're not depending on her for your happiness or entertainment. This can be very attractive because it suggests you'd be a partner who brings excitement and experiences to a relationship, not someone who needs constant attention. 4. Mystery ignites curiosity when you share less. Humans are naturally curious. We like to figure things out. When you share every detail of your life with her, there's no mystery left. But if you share less, it creates intrigue. This doesn't mean being secretive or lying. It's about not oversharing. Maybe you don't tell her about every little thing you do. When she asks about your day, give her the highlights instead of a minute-by-minute recap. This mystery can make her more interested in you. She'll want to know more about what you're up to. It's like a good book that reveals its story bit by bit. You want to keep reading to find out what happens next. 5. It resets the power dynamic. In your interactions, in any relationship, there should be a balance. If you've been the one always texting first, always suggesting plans, or always available whenever she wants, it can create an uneven dynamic. She might start to expect that you'll always be there, no matter how she treats you. Emotional detachment can help reset this balance. When you step back a little, it reminds her that you're an equal in this relationship. You're not just waiting around for her attention or approval. This can lead to a healthier dynamic where both of you are putting in effort. She might start to initiate conversations more or suggest plans. It becomes a two-way street, which is much better for both of you in the long run. 6. It creates space for self-reflection and appreciation. When you're constantly in contact with someone, it can be hard to see the big picture. By creating some space, you give both yourself and her room to think about your relationship. This space allows her to miss you. She might start to notice the little things you do that she took for granted before. Maybe she realizes how much she enjoys your jokes, or how you always remember little details about her life. For you, this space can help you think clearly about the relationship too. Are you happy with how things are going? Is there anything you'd like to change? This reflection can help you approach the relationship in a healthier way. 7. It demonstrates emotional strength and maturity. Being able to step back and focus on yourself shows emotional strength. It demonstrates that you're not desperate for attention or validation from others. This kind of emotional maturity can be very attractive. It suggests that you're secure in yourself and can handle life's ups and downs. You're not going to fall apart just because she didn't text back right away. This stability can make you seem like a reliable and strong potential partner. Remember, this isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about developing real emotional strength and independence. This not only makes you more attractive to her, but also helps you become a happier, more confident person overall. 8. It creates a void she'll want to fill. Nature doesn't like empty spaces, and neither do relationships. When you create some distance, it leaves a space in her life where you used to be. This can make her uncomfortable, but in a way that motivates her to reconnect with you. If you've been texting every day and suddenly you're not, she'll notice that change. She might find herself checking her phone more often, wondering why you haven't messaged. This void can prompt her to reach out to you instead of always waiting for you to make the first move. This isn't about playing hard to get or ignoring her. It's about giving her the opportunity to put in some effort too. When she does reach out, be responsive and engaged. This shows her that her efforts to connect with you are appreciated and rewarded. 9. It sparks a competitive spirit. Humans are naturally competitive. When we think we might lose something or someone we care about, we often feel motivated to win them back. By emotionally detaching a bit, you might awaken this competitive spirit in her. If she senses that your attention might be going elsewhere, to your hobbies, your work, or your friends, she might feel compelled to compete for your time and interest. This doesn't mean you should try to make her jealous. It's more about showing that your attention is valuable and that others appreciate it too. She might start putting more effort into your conversations, suggesting more interesting date ideas, or showing more interest in your life. This renewed effort can bring excitement back into your relationship and make her more invested in keeping your attention. 10. It allows for personal growth, making you more attractive. Perhaps the most important benefit of emotional detachment is that it gives you time to focus on your own growth. When you're not constantly focused on someone else, you have more energy to invest in yourself. Use this time to pursue your interests. Maybe you've always wanted to learn a new language, pick up a new sport, or start a side business. As you develop new skills and experiences, you become a more interesting and well-rounded person. This personal growth is incredibly attractive. It shows that you're motivated and capable of setting and achieving goals. As you become more interesting, she'll likely become more interested in you. Plus, you'll have more to talk about and share with her, which can deepen your connection. Remember, the goal of emotional detachment isn't to ignore her or play mind games. It's about creating a healthy balance where both of you are invested in the relationship. By focusing on your own growth and happiness, you become more attractive not just to her, but to everyone around you. This strategy can help you build stronger, more balanced relationships while becoming the best version of yourself. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.